Welcome back to Lawn Dude Unearth, where we like to dive into whatever topic comes to mind each and every week. Every week we have an installment on mental health because it's important, man. You got to check on your people. You got to check on your people and have your people check on you. It is important, man. It's important to me that we continue to have discussions on mental health because it's just not talked about enough. Now we're going to cue the intro. I like to go ahead and take care of these pleasantries. For all those who power Lawn Dude Unearth and help us to bring this content to you each and every week. Now, if you're looking for a high quality, eco conscious apparel that reps your passion for the outdoors, you need to check out FinPrint Apparel. And don't forget to use our code, man, DUDE10. Once again, DUDE 10 at checkout will save you 10%. Again, that's FinPrint Apparel. They will give you a good little splash on your uniforms. If you haven't checked out our video of how different our uniforms are, go check it out right now, either on YouTube or Instagram. Also, I'd like to go ahead and shout out the fact that we're powered by Petra Tools, who is bringing you top-tier equipment to keep your lawn game strong. Whether you need sprayers, various lawn landscape products, or battery-powered solutions, Petra Tools has you covered. And they also have like mulch glue, and they got the lawn paint. They got a little bit of everything, man. Just go check out their website. Support the brands that support us, man. These are the brands that support Lawn Dude Unearth. I like to keep growing as a company, as a podcast. So I definitely have no problem shouting out those who decided to give us the opportunity. And we beyond appreciate it. What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Lawn Dude Unearth. Another week, man. And since I don't think I'll be on this podcast again, or we'll have another podcast out before tomorrow, real time. By the time this podcast releases, it'll be a Saturday. It'll be March 8th, 2025. Tomorrow is my 36th birthday, man. It is my 36th birthday, and it has me thinking all sorts of things. But hold right quick, because I have a question. Did you check on your people, man? Did you check on your people? And did they check on you? Because it's important. You never know what they're going through. They never know what you're going through. This is why I literally ask the same question every single week. Because it's important. But anyways, in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to get back on the topic I was at. I'm about to be 36, man, and what does that mean? I know some people are sitting here like, man, you're only turning 36. You only turning 36? Well, for me, it's a big deal because I've always had goals, certain goals that I want to accomplish. And I set a lot of goals for the age of 35. One of those goals was to finally go out there and get my Class A CDL. Check. I thank God that I was able to accomplish that. I thank God I was able to accomplish that. And most people just don't understand how big of a deal that was for me. I literally had to push the excuses to the side. I don't know how many times I said I can't afford it. Honestly, I couldn't afford it. Made it work though. I don't know how many times I said I don't have the time. I really didn't have the time. Made it work though. And was able to accomplish that by the grace of God once again. Another goal I had was to improve cash flow. I hate to be that guy to say that I still haven't done this to the extent that I would like to. But after much reflection and a lot of prayer, I actually do realize that this spring I'm just going to have to figure out how to ramp it up and still get everything completed. I know some people are like, well, what are you talking about? Well, what I mean by that is every year we have spring rush. Those who are in the lawn and landscape industry may not understand what spring rush is. But with spring rush, everyone, once weather gets warm, everyone wants different things done to their properties. You know what I mean? Whether it's cutting the grass, changing the whole entire outside appearance with landscapes, just general property and grounds maintenance. So phones are ringing out the hook, emails are going like crazy, website is going off because people are constantly contacting us for quotes. So it's the best time to grow, arguably between spring and fall. I would say the phone rings more in the spring though, for new clients. So usually I always try to keep my schedule down enough to where it's manageable because I am a one-man show by choice. I am a one-man show. I'm a one-man band at the moment. And I've been blessed this whole time to do things the way I do them. But because I am a one-man band, I keep my schedule manageable. Monday through Thursday, I'm out mowing. And then Friday's my miscellaneous day usually. It's an extra day if it rains one of those other days. I got mini skid steer jobs, I do them on Fridays. I got fertilizer out, I do it on Fridays. Aeration, so on and so forth, mulch, whatever. I do those miscellaneous services on Fridays. So this year, I think some things are going to change. I'm trying to more so sell the type of jobs I would like, while at the same time, I believe I am actually going to try to somewhat grow in the mowing field, which I ain't gonna lie, that's a little scary for me because those who know my backstory know that the first year I went full time, we had our own clients plus clients from I think we had 60 of our own clients, and then we gained another 60 to 70 from, I would say about 60 from another company as a subcontractor for them. So once again, this is for those who don't know my background. When we did this, we were cutting about 120 properties, man. 120 properties. And to do that, we had to work like 6 days, 12 to 14 hour days. It was insane. And it was always about 3 of us working together, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it for the simple fact that sun up to sundown, basically 6 days a week. Yes, I know some people do it, but having to run all the time was tiring. and I started seeing quality slip, which is big for me. So the next year, the next year after the subcontractor essentially screwed us, I downsized the route and then brought it back up. The last year I had an employee, I brought it back up to about 80 clients. Now the last couple of years I kind of been flirting around that 60 mark, with the phrase "do less with more, do more with less," which I have, selling more services to the people that we have. But after analyzing like the cash flow and where we need to be as a business, I'm thinking that I should add a couple more to the maintenance route. I just got to figure out what areas that should be in, because those who know, my Monday list is my biggest list, and we're doing about, well, usually I'm out doing about 20 single family homes on a Monday. And when I had a helper, we were doing up to 30 on a Monday. So it's just kind of like, how much more can I really add? You know what I mean? Tuesday being commercial, not much wiggle room there. I would say Wednesday, I could probably add a couple. Thursday, I might be able to add a couple, which is my big list, which is the main one I would like to grow. So if I can get 2-3 more properties on my Thursday list in those areas with the big estates, that's instant. If I get another commercial, yeah, it's gonna be tough getting them all done, but you know what? That's something else that's instant. Extra services, instant. So this is gonna be the first year that I'm gonna be actually working to book out as far as possible. And I can tell you right now, I'm definitely not there yet. I am not there yet. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've booked out services here and there, but like, just not enough. It's nowhere near enough. I'm looking at how I could just make things more efficient for us. How I can get things to the place where I can make those hires, so this business and this company isn't so reliant onto me to get everything going. So 36, man. What does it mean to me? It means to capitalize on any accomplishment that I had when I was 35 and maximize those accomplishments along with the goals I may have at the age of 36. It's just amazing, man. I have friends that I went to school with who didn't make it even to 30. So I don't take it for granted. You know what I mean? I don't take it for granted. Being here, being alive, being blessed. I still have my wife, I still have my kids, I still have my mom, I still have my dad, I still have my sisters, I still have my brothers from other mothers, from different mothers. Those who are close to me understand what I mean, man. I'm still blessed and highly favored, man. Been blessed in so many situations. It's not even funny. So, one thing I'm not going to sit here and do is complain because I'm not somewhere I would like to be. I just told you a solution to something that I didn't accomplish when I was 35. And that's the growth stage of me. Even at this age, I am still growing. Instead of just sitting around complaining about it, I'm already looking at a solution. I'm already looking at what I should do. There's something I had to pray over, man, for ways to get clarity for certain things, and one of those is don't sit around and complain, man. There are others who would love to be in our positions, even though we feel like they're not the greatest. There are those who don't even have a pot. Well, those who know the phrase know the rest of that. And we're sitting here complaining. So I'm going to say this right now, man. There are many people out there losing their lives each and every day. There are many people out there who have lost family members. And we sit around and complain. So let me ask you this right now. If you're listening to this podcast and you're thinking about something you did today to complain, something you complain about, something you weren't happy about, you got to sit back and ask yourself, is it really worth being unhappy about such and such? Is it really worth it? When there's people out here in way worse situations just trying to make it. Don't get me wrong. It's tough out here, man. It is tough out here. But you gotta stay positive. So as I turn 36, man, one thing I'm going to do my best at doing is staying positive in all situations. I've always been cool, calm, collective in all situations, man, for the most part. But one thing that I have not been is calm in those stressful moments. Like when you're sitting back and trying to figure out how to cover something the next day and you don't have that check from a client, you get stressed and upset and you kind of get negative a little bit. I'm working on being positive even in those situations because God would never put any of us in any situation that we couldn't conquer. In each of these situations that I just mentioned, I've always been blessed, some way, shape, or form. So I'm going to sign off here with stay positive, man. Stay positive, and check on your people. Always. Well, that's all I got for this week, man. Y'all take it easy. Y'all be very blessed. Peace.
Thank you for listening to Lon Dude on Earth. We talk about all kinds of things here. The good stuff, the tough stuff, and everything in between. If you like the show, please give us a 5-star review. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Thanks for tuning in, and have a blessed day.